In this video, we're going over the new top 5 meta loadouts to use here in Black Ops 6 as of right now. These are going to be 5 additional class setups you can rock to absolutely dominate. Let's get into it. For class setup number 1, we're taking a look at the AMES 85, one of the best assault rifles in Black Ops 6 as well as Warzone. Now, for the optic, we are going to be rocking the Kepler Microflex. We're also going to be putting on the suppressor. We're going to be running the reinforced barrel, the vertical foregrip. We can rock the extended mag 2 option on this AR because the handling is already great. So we can have a 60 round mag, which is a massive W. We are going to be utilizing the commando grip. We have on the infiltrator stocks. We can have that maximum aim walking movement speed. And we are also going to be equipping recoil springs to overall smooth out the recoil pattern. This is going to be both a very accurate and also a fast TTK assault rifle in Black Ops 6 and Warzone. Once you go ahead and create the setup and jump in the fire range, you can see here we have a great sprint out speed. ADS is respectable with that 60 round, and obviously we are going to have very low recoil with amazing aim walking movement speed. This is going to be a perfect class setup in multiplayer and Warzone if you're looking to dominate at any and all ranges and outgun players at close, medium, and obviously long ranges as well. Now, let's say you do not want to run the 8 attachment class setup using Gunfighter. I got you covered. We are going to remove the recoil springs, the infiltrator stock, as well as the extended mag 2 choice. We are still going to have a solid AMES 85 class. It isn't going to have the ammo capacity or the handling that the 8 attachment class setup does give you, but you can still rock additional perks or streaks and absolutely dominate. Let me know down in the comment section, what setup do you prefer? For class setup number 2, we're taking a look at the PP919. This is going to be a great submachine gun both in Black Ops 6 and Warzone. Don't sleep on it. Now, you don't have to run an optic, but if you want to, feel free to equip the Kepler Microflex. We are going to be running the suppressor. For the barrel, the long barrel is going to be the best option, bumping up that damage range, giving you the fastest and most consistent time to kill. If you don't run this on the PP919, you are going to be getting outgunned by other JACKAL PDW users. You don't want that to happen. For the magazine, we are going to be running the extended mag 2 choice, giving us a 40 round magazine, but it is going to be improving more aim down sight speed, reload quickness, and sprint to fire speed, which in my personal opinion is a massive W. For the rear grip, we are going to be rocking the ergonomic grip, which is amazing on submachine guns. For the stock, we are going to be running the infiltrator stock for that max aim walking movement speed. And we are going to be utilizing a laser, which is going to be the target laser. This is great on submachine guns, removing a lot of that aim idle sway and also bumping up that aim walking steadiness. And we are going to be equipping rapid fire to go ahead and bump up that fire rate, giving us an even faster time to kill. This is a great 8 attachment submachine gun here. Again, you don't have to run the optic because the iron sights honestly are good, but I know a lot of people like to use all 8 attachments. We have a great sprint out, ADS, aim walking movement speed, and we are going to have control over recoil, and we still have a 40 round magazine. So this is going to be one of those SMGs where you really can't go wrong with it, and the class setup is seriously just going to work. Now, if you do not want to run the 8 attachment setup using Gunfighter, what you are going to do is remove the target laser. You're going to remove the extended mag 2 option and obviously the Kepler Microflex. This is going to be a very basic PP919 setup, but it is going to be packing a punch because you have great sprint out, ADS, aim walking movement speed. I like the iron sights more on this weapon over the optic, but again, I want to go ahead and showcase it. You can see this is one of the best guns in the entire game. It seriously gets the job done, but let me know down in the comment section what setup you prefer. For class setup number 3, we're taking a look at the underrated AK-74. This is usable both in Black Ops 6 as well as Warzone. Now, for the optic, clean, simple, easy to use, the Kepler Microflex. For the muzzle, we can't run the suppressor because this weapon has too much recoil. The compensator to bump up that vertical recoil control is the best option. We are going to be running the long barrel. We are going to be utilizing the vertical foregrip on this assault rifle. We have on the fast mag here. Nice, especially if you are running a gunfighter setup. We are going to be utilizing the commando grip, which we run on all assault rifles. For the stock, I highly recommend going ahead and putting on the infiltrator stock. And for the fire mod, we 110% need to equip recoil springs. This is going to be a very accurate assault rifle that is effective at any and all ranges. Now, once you go ahead and build this class, you're going to see in the firing range, we have a great sprint out speed, ADS, aim walking movement speed, and we are going to have controllable recoil. The AK-74 is one of the few assault rifles that can get 3-shot kills to the head, so it is going to be a very fast time to kill. And with that fast mag attachment, you're going to be locked and loaded at all times. I highly recommend going ahead and giving this weapon a try right now. But remember, if you do not want to run a gunfighter setup using 8 attachments, you're going to have to remove the recoil springs. You're taking off the infiltrator stock as well as the fast mag choice. This is going to be a very basic AK-74 setup. It's still going to be effective. You're still going to be able to get those 3-shot kills. It's still going to be accurate, but you aren't going to have the handling that the gunfighter setup does offer. So depending on your playstyle, if you're a running gun type of player, you probably should choose the 8 attachment setup. But if you do want to run more streaks or more perks, you obviously can't go wrong with the 5. Let me know which one you're taking. For class setup number 4, we're taking a look at everybody's favorite submachine gun, the JACKAL PDW, effective in Black Ops 6 and still pretty solid in Warzone. Now, if you do not want to utilize the iron sights, put on the Kepler Microflex. It's not needed though. For the muzzle, we are going to be utilizing the compensator, but if you can control the recoil without it, the suppressor is also a good choice. I'll go ahead and show both versions in the firing range. For the barrel, we are going to be utilizing the reinforced barrel. For the underbarrel, we are going to be putting on the Ranger foregrip. For the magazine, we are going to be equipping the extended mag 1 option. For the rear grip, like on all submachine guns, the ergonomic grip is going to be the way to go. For the stock, we are going to be utilizing the balance stock, which is overpowered, giving us that aim walking movement speed, hip fire movement speed, and strafing movement speed out the wazoo nuts. And then finally, for the fire mod, we are going to be going ahead and putting on recoil springs for additional recoil control. This is going to be a very effective SMG setup. I'm going to showcase what this can do with the suppressor. You can see we have a fast sprint out. ADS is instant. Aim walking speed is amazing. And we are going to have controllable recoil here. One of the best SMGs to use in the entire game. Now, I know a lot of people actually go ahead and rock the iron sights, including myself on the JACKAL PDW. This is what this submachine gun is going to be like with the iron sights with this specific loadout. I personally really do enjoy it. I think a lot of you will as well. Now, if you do not want to go ahead and run the optic, you can go ahead and equip a laser and make sure to put on the target laser for more aim idle sway delay as well as aim walking steadiness. Overall, a nice class. But I want to showcase what this can do with the compensator with this build, and you can see it is going to be very accurate. So I highly recommend going ahead and checking out the JACKAL. There's a lot of different ways you can skin the cat, which is a good thing in my personal opinion. And again, if you don't want to run an 8 attachment setup, what you are going to have to do is remove the extended mag 1 option, the target laser, as well as the recoil springs. This class setup here is so effective, it got banned in ranked play. As you can see, we still have great handling and we still have great accuracy and recoil control. I highly recommend going ahead and giving this submachine gun a try if you have not already. You're going to be zooming across the map and absolutely dominating players. So 100% give this a go. Let me know in the comment section which version you're running. And finally, for class setup number 5, we're taking a look at the KOMPAKT 92, one of the fastest firing SMGs in Black Ops 6 as well as Warzone. We're not running an optic. I'm sorry, the iron sights are too clean, but again, if you want to run it, the Kepler Microflex is a good option. For the muzzle, we're going to be skipping over this because technically we are running a muzzle, because we are going to be running a barrel, and the integrated suppressor barrel is the best choice, bumping up that bullet velocity, damage range, and keeping us off the mini-map when firing. Don't run any other barrel attachment. For the underbarrel, we are going to be utilizing the Ranger foregrip. For the magazine, we have on the extended mag 2 option, giving us a very healthy 50 rounds. For the rear grip, like all submachine guns, the ergonomic grip is going to be money. For the stock, we are going to be going ahead and utilizing the infiltrator stock for that aim walking movement speed. And for the laser, we're going to be rocking the target laser like we do on all submachine guns. And then finally, for the fire mod, I do recommend putting on recoil springs to control a lot more of the KOMPAKT 92's recoil. Overall, a fast firing, controllable, ridiculously fast TTK SMG. Because as you can see in the firing range, we are going to have respectable sprint out speed, ADS, aim walking movement speed, and we are going to have controllable recoil with the submachine gun. Now, it is going to be kind of insane to control if you do not pull down on the right thumbstick, as you guys saw right there. But pulling down on the right thumbstick is going to give it a more controllable, way more controllable recoil pattern, as if you were just to let it just go crazy. So keep that in mind when rocking this SMG. Now remember, for just the 5 attachment loadout, you are going to remove the target laser, you are going to remove the infiltrator stock, and you are going to remove the Kepler microflex. This is going to be overall a solid build you should check out if you're trying to run more perks or more streaks. One of the best SMGs in the entire game if we're talking about sheer fire rate and also time to kill. I really do enjoy this because it's something that a lot of people don't run because they can't control the recoil pattern. But if you actually rock a proper class setup, this is going to be a nasty weapon on those small to medium sized maps. Let me know which loadout you are going to be running. These are going to be 5 more meta loadouts to use here in Black Ops 6 as of right now. For the remainder of all of my class setups, I do recommend putting on the 09mm, a fantastic weapon to fall back on. Just in case you run out of ammo, we are going to be running the knife. We have on the stim shot, the blast trap, the assault pack, because scavenger is not necessary. And we are going to be running the flak jacket, dispatcher, and bankroll perk combination. On the 5+ attachment class setups, you must run gunfighter. But if you don't want to go ahead and use gunfighter, you can go ahead and swap that out for perk greed. And there are a lot of options to choose from. Slipstream is nice. Hunter's Instinct is nice, but I have been really enjoying going ahead and putting on Shadow just so I'm not dying to any of the prox mines. And once you actually equip this, as you can see, we now have the Strategist Combat Specialty equipped, which is going to be giving you more score when playing the objective, which means more streaks, more kills, and potentially a nuke. Now, if you don't care to go ahead and run additional perks, maybe running streaks is something you want to do, and High Roller is amazing, allowing you to run 4 streaks. And I highly recommend going ahead and equipping the streak combination of the UAV. You also want to equip the Watchdog Kilo, the War Machine with High Roller, as well as the Harp. The War Machine counts toward the nuke. So let's say you have 10 kills when you get your War Machine. If you get 15 kills, go crazy with it, you're only going to be 5 away from the nuke, which is absolutely insane. I highly recommend going ahead and taking a look at that. Again, let me know down in the comment section which class setup is your favorite. And if you do tear it up, drop a like on the vid, subscribe to the channel, turn those post notifications, clean up your ears, and I'm gonna catch you guys in the next one. Deuces.